Somewhere beyond the familiar darkness, a golden light is waiting. It does not flicker, it does not scream, it does not move like fire. It sits there, impossibly calm, more than 1 billion light-years away, inside a galaxy cluster so vast that our Milky Way would feel like a forgotten spark beside it. This is IC 1101, one of the largest galaxies ever found. From far away, it looks peaceful, a smooth island of ancient stars, a royal glow in the black ocean, a place so bright, so massive, so silent, that it almost feels holy. But that is the first lie. Because this golden light is not peace. It is evidence. It is the color of something that survived a massacre. Today, we are not just looking at it, we are going inside it. We are entering the galaxy that swallowed other galaxies. We are crossing the graveyard around its center. And we are going to orbit the black hole hiding in its emptied heart. We begin near Earth. A blue world, soft clouds, warm oceans. But we leave it behind. The moon falls away. The sun becomes one star among billions. The Milky Way loosens around us. Its spiral arms stretch backward. For the last time, we look back. Every prayer, every human face, all of it trapped inside one fading spiral of light. Then even that disappears. Now there is only the space between galaxies. This is where distance becomes abandonment. And somewhere ahead, the golden glow is growing. At first, IC 1101 looks gentle, almost soft, the kind of light humans call beautiful because we are too far away to understand what made it. But as we move closer, the illusion begins to rot. This galaxy did not become enormous by being born enormous. It grew like a predator. It consumed, it merged, it dragged smaller galaxies into itself until their stars were absorbed into its body. What we see as a smooth golden halo is not elegance. It is scar tissue. A galaxy like this is not a palace, it is a crime scene so large that the crime took billions of years to finish. And at the center, something is wrong. There should be stars. But IC 1101 has a hollowed core. A missing place. Something has cleaned out the center. Not gently. Not slowly. Something carved it. The stars that should live there are gone. This is where the black hole begins to show itself. Not by light, not by shape, not by a face in the dark, but by absence. The monster is invisible, so it leaves evidence. A missing crowd of stars, a wounded core, a silence where fire should be. One black hole may not have done this alone. In the ancient past, two monstrous black holes may have circled each other here, locked in a slow, fatal dance. As they spiraled closer, their gravity became a weapon. Stars passing too near were flung outward like sparks from a blade. The center was not destroyed in an explosion. It was robbed. One orbit at a time. Then the black holes may have merged. And when they did, space-time itself shook. Gravitational waves fled into the universe. And the newly formed black hole may have recoiled, kicked through the core by the uneven violence of its own birth. A black hole so massive it does not simply sit in a galaxy. It scars the galaxy by moving. Now we are close enough that orbit no longer feels like orbit. It feels like falling with discipline. The black hole does not pull like a planet, it commands, it bends the space around it twists direction, it stretches time, it turns motion into surrender. There is no surface, no walled, no final warning sign. There is only a boundary. Cross it, and the universe stops giving things back. Light enters. Matter enters. Information enters. Nothing returns with a voice. Around it, the galaxy burns with old starlight. But beyond the beautiful glow, another storm is moving. Gas heated to millions of degrees, shining in X-rays, sloshing through the cluster like a wound that never healed. Long ago, another cluster struck this place. 4 billion years ago. And still the damage moves. A spiral of superheated gas stretches across millions of light years. Shock fronts ripple through emptiness. Dark matter holds the violence together like an invisible cage. The largest storm here is not on a world. It is bigger than worlds. bigger than galaxies. A storm written into space itself. And now, our solar system is placed near this monstrous center. Earth survives the transfer. But survival is not safety. The night sky dies first. Darkness becomes rare. The heavens glow with too many stars, too much radiation, too much ancient light. The sky is no longer empty. It watches. Mars changes too. Its deserts burn under a golden black ceiling. Above them, the galactic core glows like a disease. Jupiter becomes a shield and a victim. Its magnetic field screams under radiation. Auroras wrap around the planet like ghostly crowns. Saturn becomes almost sacred. Its rings catch the light and return it as fire. But the glow is not grace. It is exposure. And Earth. Earth still has oceans, still has clouds, still turns. But under this sky, it is no longer the Earth we knew. Atmospheres can be stripped. Molecules can be broken. Surface life can be punished by radiation that never sleeps. The planet remains blue. But blue is not a promise. And if you have followed this far into the dark, then do not turn away now. Subscribe, not as a habit, but as a signal. A small mark left by a witness who chose to keep traveling after the universe showed its teeth. Because this journey is not finished. The deeper we go, the less innocent space becomes. Far from Earth, inside this ancient galaxy, there could be planets that look almost familiar. A world orbiting an old star. Mountains, oceans, clouds. A blue atmosphere holding tightly to the surface. From a distance, it would look alive. But the sky would be wrong. Too bright, too crowded, too full of ancient light. Its nights would never be truly dark. Its horizon would glow with the heavy gold of the galactic core. Invisible particles would fall through the air like a curse. This is the cruelest kind of world. A planet that looks like home, but cannot forgive life for standing on its surface. There may be another refuge. Farther out. Away from the core. Away from the black hole. Away from the X-ray storms and crowded stars. In the outer halo of IC 1101, ancient planets may circle ancient suns. Some may be older than our solar system. Older than Earth. Older than every fossil buried in our stone. If chemistry found shelter there, it had time. Deep time. Life, if it exists, may not live under golden skies. It may hide beneath ice, inside subsurface oceans, under frozen crusts where radiation cannot easily reach. On moons circling lonely gas giants, warmed not by sunlight, but by tides, pressure, and internal heat. In a galaxy this old, survival may belong to the hidden. Not the bright, not the central, not the beautiful. The safest life may be buried in darkness, listening to a universe too dangerous to face directly. And if intelligence ever rose here, it would learn fear early. The brightest place is not always the safest. The heart of the galaxy is not a home. It is a warning. No spacecraft has ever gone to IC 1101. So we sent eyes instead. Hubble stared across the abyss and studied the wound in the galaxy's center. It helped reveal the strange depleted core, the missing heart, the absence that betrayed the violence. Chandra looked in X-rays and saw what ordinary light could hide. It saw the hot gas, the dark matter's grip, the ancient collision still echoing through the cluster. For years, it returned again and again, gathering pieces of a story too large for one glance. Now we complete one orbit around the black hole. Nothing happens. That is the most frightening part. No roar.no explosion.no hand reaching from the dark. The monster does not need to announce itself. It waits inside the missing stars, it waits inside the bent light, it waits inside the silence at the core of the largest things. The galaxy around it continues to glow. Golden, calm, beautiful. And now we know what that beauty means. The universe does not need monsters with faces. Sometimes the monster is gravity. Sometimes the murder weapon is time. Sometimes the most beautiful place in space is beautiful because everything fragile has already been erased. IC1101 does not rage, IT does not chase us, IT does not even notice us. That is why it is terrifying. Because the darkest powers in the universe are not angry. They are patient. They can wait longer than planets, longer than stars, longer than memory. One day, even the golden light of this galaxy will fade. Its stars will age. Its core will stay hollow. Its black hole will remain, quiet and fed by time. The future of a giant like this is not fire. It is silence. So if this journey has left something cold inside you, keep following the trail. Subscribe, and we will continue into the places where light lies, gravity hunts, and the universe keeps its oldest secrets. Because in the end, space is not terrifying because it hates us. It is terrifying because it does not have to.